All right, this is my first video on my new channel where we just name things that we've memorized. I. And yeah, I would love it if you subscribed. If you haven't subscribed to my main channel, please do that. I'll link to it here or here or here, wherever. That channel is reserved for memory tips and fun entertainment related to memory. But here, we're just naming stuff. We're just memorizing stuff and recalling stuff. So kind of the nerdy, long form things that I don't want to put on my other channel. But hey, I think it's interesting. Some of you out there might think it's interesting too. What better way to inaugurate the channel than to recall all the countries in the world and all of their capitals. So I'm here on Jetpunk. There's a great map quiz here, and there are 396 countries and capitals. So without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, let's start over in North America. We got USA and Washington, D.C. We got Canada and Ottawa. We have Mexico with Mexico City. Now on this quiz, if the capital is the same as the name of the country, but with city, it just automatically fills it in. So here I didn't have to type Mexico City because I typed Mexico, but I'm gonna say it out loud, Mexico City. All right, let's do some of the Central American countries here. We have Belize, Belmopan, Guatemala, which is Guatemala City, El Salvador, which is San Salvador as a capital. We have Honduras, which is Tegucigalpa. Then Nicaragua, Managua. What else? We have Costa Rica, which is San Jose. And then we have Panama, which is Panama City. There we go. All right, let's do the Caribbean. We have Cuba, Havana. We have Bahamas, Nassau. Jamaica, Kingston. Now that also captures Kingstown, all right, which is the capital of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So another thing that this quiz does is if you're close to typing it correctly, it actually gives it to you. So Kingston and Kingstown are pretty close, so it actually captured both. But I'm telling you, it's from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Okay, so let me put that country in there, St. Vincent, the Grenadines. We have Haiti, which is Port-au-Prince. Then Dominica, which is an island, that's Roseau, I don't know how to pronounce that. Then we have Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo. Okay, then a bunch of these islands. Let's do Trinidad and Tobago, and then the capital of that is Port of Spain. Nice. What else? We got Antigua and Barbuda, and that is St. John's. We have St. Kitts and Nevis, which is Basse-Terre. Then we have St. Lucia, which is Castries. Barbados, Bridgetown. And then what am I missing here? Oh, Grenada, which is St. George. Voila, North America. Done. Okay, South America. Let's start with the top here. Colombia, Bogota. We have Ecuador, Quito. Peru, Lima. Brazil, Brasilia. Venezuela, Caracas. Oh, see there, it actually captured CAR. Couldn't let me finish Caracas because CAR is the abbreviation for Central African Republic. We'll get there. But now I'm gonna type in Caracas. Then Guyana next to that. Capital of that is Georgetown. Then we have Suriname. That is Paramaribo. And then next to that is French Guiana, which is not a country, it's a territory of France. So if I were to type France, which is in Europe, of course, now it gets filled in. Let's do the capital of France, which is Paris, just to get that out of the way. All right, let's finish up South America here. Bolivia, and that one has two capitals. You have La Paz and Sucre. And then Paraguay, Asuncion, Chile, Santiago. Argentina, Buenos Aires. Uruguay, Montevideo. Voila. All right. That side of the world is done. Let's move over to Europe. All right. UK, United Kingdom, is London. Then we have Ireland, Dublin. Brussels is the capital of Belgium. Amsterdam is the capital of Holland or the Netherlands. And actually, I thought it was Den Haag for the Netherlands, but I think it depends on who you ask. Germany is Berlin. Spain, Madrid. Portugal, Lisbon. Italy is Rome. Switzerland is Bern. Austria, Vienna. Luxembourg, sandwiched between France and Belgium there, is Luxembourg. Denmark is Copenhagen, and that takes care of all of Greenland as well. What else? We want to get these little ones here, like Andorra, which is between France and Spain. Capital is Andorra la Vella. La Vella. We have Monaco, which is just Monaco. Then inside Italy, we have the Vatican City, San Marino, which is San Marino. And then in between Switzerland and Austria, we have Liechtenstein, which has a capital of Vaduz. Vaduz, it's a doozy. All right, now let's get rid of the Scandinavian countries here. We have Finland, Helsinki, Sweden, Stockholm, Norway, Oslo. And then we did Denmark, and then Iceland, Reykjavik. Nice. All right, we can do the Baltic states here. We have Estonia right under Finland. That's Tallinn. Then we have Latvia. That is Riga. Then Lithuania. That's Vilnius. Then Belarus is Minsk. I'll get Russia out of the way here. That's Moscow. That takes care of that little snippet of land between Poland and Lithuania, which is where St. Petersburg is. We have Poland, Warsaw, and then Ukraine is Kyiv. Next to that is Moldova, and that's Chisinau. Then tucked into Germany is the Czech Republic, Prague. Next to that, Slovakia, and that is Bratislava. Then beneath that, we have Hungary, which is Budapest. On the right of that is Romania, big country, Bucharest. Below that, Bulgaria, Sofia, which is my daughter's name. And let's get Greece out of the way with Athens and Turkey, which most people think is Istanbul, but it's Ankara. All right, then below Austria, we have Slovenia. And that, I'm going to butcher this, is Ulja Buljana. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. Croatia is Zagreb. Then former Yugoslavia states, we have Bosnia and Herzegovina. Capital is Sarajevo. And Serbia, which is Belgrade. Then we have Kosovo, which is Pristina. Then we have Montenegro, Podgorica. Oops, Podgorica. Then we have Albania, Tirana, and North Macedonia, which is Skopje. Skopje? I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. All right, we're missing a couple islands here. We have Malta beneath Sicily, and that's Valletta, and Cyprus under Turkey, which has a capital of Nicosia. Cool, then we have some states here in Eurasia, which is Azerbaijan, Baku, then Armenia, Yerevan, and Georgia, Tbilisi. Then we get into the Middle East here. We have Syria, Damascus, Lebanon, Beirut, Israel, Jerusalem, Jordan, Amman. Let's do Iraq, Baghdad, Iran, Tehran. Then Kuwait is just Kuwait City. Saudi Arabia is Riyadh. What else? We have Oman, Muscat. Yemen is Sana'a. Then the UAE, most people think it's Dubai, but it's Abu Dhabi. Nice. Then we have small countries here. Qatar, capital city Doha, great airport. Fly through there often. And then Bahrain is Manama, if I said that right. On to Africa. Let's do Northern Africa. We have Egypt, Cairo, Libya, Tripoli. Tunisia is Tunis. Algeria is Algiers. Morocco is Rabat. Beneath that is Western Sahara, but they've included it as part of Morocco. All right, then we have Mali. Let me zoom out a little bit here. Mali is Bamako, I believe. Yes. And then Mauritania on the west coast there. I'm going to butcher this one. It's Nouakchott. Yeah. All right, working our way across, we have Niger, which is Niamey. Nigeria is used to be Lagos, but now it's Abuja. Then we have Chad, which is N'Djamena. Sudan is Khartoum. South Sudan is Juba. Then we have Cameroon there, the one that looks like a rooster. That one's Yaoundé. Now we did Central African Republic accidentally when we typed CAR for Caracas, Venezuela. So now I gotta put the capital, which is Bangui. Bangui. All right, let's do the east coast here of Africa. East Horn there. We have Eritrea, which is Asmara. Then we have Djibouti, which is Djibouti City. Then we have Somalia, Mogadishu, Ethiopia, which is Addis Ababa, Kenya, Nairobi. Then my favorite country is Tanzania. Go there a lot. The capital used to be Dar es Salaam, but got moved in the 70s to the center of the country in a place called Dodoma. Then above that we have Uganda. Capital is Kampala. Then we have Rwanda, Kigali. And then we have Burundi next to that. And that one has two capitals, I believe. It's Bujumbura is one of them, but I think the one that registers for this quiz is the other one, which is Gitega. Gitega, sorry. And then let's get the south countries here. We have Madagascar, and that's Antananarivo. Antananarivo. Okay, and then we have Mozambique on the eastern coast there, which is Maputo. Then we can do South Africa right now. That's three capitals: Pretoria, Cape Town, and Bloemfontein. Very Dutch spelling of that. And then we have two countries inside of South Africa. We have Lesotho, which capital is Maseru. And then we have Eswatini, formerly Swaziland. Eswatini, and that one has two capitals as well. Mbabane, which is the one that registers, and then Lobamba, but that one isn't registered here for whatever reason. We also have this long, skinny one, Malawi, and that's Lilongwe, that's capital. Then we have Botswana, Gaborone. We have Zimbabwe, which is Harare. Then we have Zambia, which is Lusaka, oops. Lusaka. Then we have Namibia on the west coast there. Namibia, Windhoek. Angola is Luanda. All right, let me zoom out here. Let's get the central ones here. We have both Congos, so Democratic Republic of Congo and Congo. Those kind of go together, and their capital cities are basically across from each other. Congo is Brazzaville, and then Democratic Republic is Kinshasa. Okay, then we have Equatorial Guinea, which is Malabo, that's the capital. And then we have Gabon, which is Libreville. All right, now we just got to do the Western countries here. Let's start with Senegal, which is Dakar. Then we have Gambia, and that is Banjul, capital. Then we have Guinea and Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau's capital is Bissau. Regular Guinea is Conakry. Then we have, this one's a fun one, Burkina Faso. The capital is Ouagadougou, but I don't need to type that whole thing out because it's weird to spell. All right, we have Ghana, love that country, and their soccer team, that is Accra. Then we have Togo, which is Lomé, and then we have Benin, which has two capitals. I don't know what the deal is with the two capitals, but we have, let me see, Cotonou, I think that's the one that registers, and then the other one is Porto Novo. Porto Novo and Cotonou. Awesome. Then we have Côte d'Ivoire, and the capital is Yamoussoukro. That's a mouthful. All right, and then we have Sierra Leone, which is Freetown, and Liberia, Monrovia. Okay, now we have a bunch of islands around. So over here on the west coast, we have Cape Verde. The capital is Praia. Then we have Comoros. Oops, Comoros was over here by Madagascar, and that was Moroni. All right, then we have Sao Tome and Principe, that's on the west coast there, and the capital is Sao Tome. Then we have the Seychelles, beautiful islands, and the capital is Victoria. What else are we missing here? Mauritius, and that is Port Louis. Voila. All right, we can grab the Maldives there, since those are kind of in the Indian area. Maldives, and the capital of that is Malé. We have, maybe let's get the stands next. So we have Kazakhstan, which is Astana. Then we have, on the bottom, Pakistan, Islamabad. Afghanistan, Kabul. Then above that, we have Kyrgyzstan, if I spell that right, and that's Bishkek. Then we have Uzbekistan, which is Tashkent. Turkmenistan is Ashgabat. I like that word. Tajikistan is Dushanbe. Nice. All right, let's get India out of the way. New Delhi. And China, Beijing. And Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar. Nepal is Kathmandu. Bhutan is Thimphu. Bangladesh is Dhaka. All right, then let's get these other Asian countries. We have Japan, Tokyo, of course. North Korea is Pyongyang. South Korea is Seoul. Taiwan is Taipei. Philippines is Manila. All right, then Southeast Asia here, we have Burma. And this is a weird one. I always get this spelled wrong. It's Nay-Pyi-Taw. Nice. Thailand, Bangkok. Vietnam, Hanoi. Laos is Vientiane. Then Cambodia is Phnom Penh. Then Indonesia is Jakarta. Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur. Singapore is Singapore. Brunei is Bandar Seri Begawan. Then you have Sri Lanka. This one's weird. It's Sri Jayawardenepura Kotte. Yeah. Okay. Now we have East Timor, Timor-Leste, which is Dili. Then we have Papua New Guinea. That's Port Moresby. Port Moresby. Australia, of course, is Canberra. New Zealand is Wellington. All right, now we got all these little islands here. Okay, we got Micronesia, Palikir. We have Fiji, which is Suva. Yep. Then we have Nauru, which is Yaren. We have Solomon Islands, which is Honiara. Then we have Marshall Islands, which is Majuro. What else? We have Palau, which is Ngurlmud. Then we have Samoa, which is Apia. Kiribati, which is South Tarawa. What else? We have Tonga, which is Nuku'alofa. Tuvalu, which is Funafuti. Yes. Okay. And then we have one more country that escaping me right now. Come on, we can think of it. What am I missing here? Solomon Islands. Oh, Vanuatu. Vanuatu, and that's Port Vila. Nice. Took 22 minutes. And yeah, please like, subscribe. Give me some suggestions of other things I should memorize and name. I have some pretty big projects, so stay tuned, and hope you like this stuff. That's it. See ya.